Hi guys, it's Carlo here from Pure Health and Fitness. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my new program called PE with Carlo. I'll tell you about myself and the program. I'll start off with talking about myself and my background. So at the age of 16 years old, I started teaching kids football and they were ages 3 to 10. I then moved from there at the ages of 18 and 19. I lived in Texas where I taught kids again the ages of 3 to 16 years old this time. And after those 2 years I moved back to Scotland and I went to the University of Edinburgh Napier where I did a sports science degree for 4 years. From there I then did a year as a personal trainer in Glasgow, and then I moved after the year over to Dubai, which I've been here for 7 years, and I worked in a gym for 6 years called Smart Fitness in JLT. I then moved from there and built my own company called Pure Health and Fitness, and which has been going from strength to strength ever since. And now it's something that I've always wanted to do is do PE with Carlo, and what that is teaching kids health and fitness correctly and the understanding of why it's so important. With my background again, when I was in school and I left, this is a bit of background of why I'm actually doing the whole program, is when I left school I realised that people didn't have that accountability anymore, they didn't have PE anymore, they didn't have schedules to do these exercises, and they didn't really fully understand what the importance of it all was. And I only think people start realising that as they get older and they think, oh, this is really important once it gets to a point of it becomes an issue. So my whole point of the program, as I said, is to then teach kids and instill them with that understanding of why health and fitness is so important. And then what they'll do from there is when they leave school, they won't have that problem where they leave and go to university, they eat badly, they don't exercise, they drink too much, and they have that understanding of why they need to be accountable and why they need to get into the gym and exercise regularly. So with the program, I'll go into the actual program itself. The program is split into 3 sections. Section 1 is the actual workout itself, which will have it will be a workout which is high intensity, it will have challenges within that workout, it will have proprioception exercises, I'll be dropping in information on anatomy and physiology within the workout. And then what we'll do is move on to section 2. Section 2 is the quiz and the attendance. The quiz and attendance is basically 3 questions at the end, which will be sent in a link format, that have been relative to the workout we just did. And then with that workout we'll have questions on anatomy, it'll have questions on physiology, it'll have questions on the importance of the exercises that we've done or the importance of exercise in general, which will be in those 3 questions. On that same link there'll be an attendance button, which you just also click your attendance for the session, and that will then move on to section 3, which will be the weekly recipe. And the weekly recipe is something which I'll send over once a week, and you can do that recipe with your parent or guardian together, and you create a meal which will only take 20 to 30 minutes absolute maximum. It will be a main course meal or a dessert, and it'll be all healthy recipe, it'll be all healthy ingredients, and you do that together. At the end of the month I'll then grade everybody. That will be based around their attendance for the session, it'll be based around their answers for the quiz, and it'll be based around if they had completed that weekly meal. And that is all done on that link, and it's very, very simple straight after the workout they do. So those are the 3 main sections that we'll be doing, and as I said, at the end of the month we'll be doing a grade format, which will be graded poor, they'll be graded good, very good, or superstar, based around their attendance, their quiz, and the meal if they prepared it. And those things are put into a format where they can then see how well they've done each month, and that gives them that kind of fun aspect of progression, a fun aspect of accountability, and then they can see the actual progression throughout the whole program. And there is extras, which will be on the screen just now. These are extras just based around things for the parents, or little yoga sessions or things like that they can actually add to the parents' health, and not only that, they can also do it with their children as well if they want. So it gives you that kind of understanding of everything as well, so then everything actually ends up being a whole holistic approach to exercise and fitness. So I hope that's helpful, and I'm really looking forward to everyone getting signed up for the program and getting started. So if you get any questions, you can get me on any social media. You can get me on my WhatsApp, Instagram, you can get me on, or go on YouTube and all sorts of social medias. So any questions, just please let me know.